Hi all, just a quick one. The video was uploaded last night, but unfortunately, due to a 10-second clip of Mickey Almiron's goal, um, YouTube has decided to block my video due to copyright infringement. So I'm just recording this just to give a quick assessment of how I thought the Fulham game went and to give a quick preview of the Brentford game. I did have a little bit of a chat about the year's anniversary of the takeover last time, but what I'll do is I'll refrain from that and we'll chat about that next time Jay can join us on stream. And yeah, so obviously the Fulham game went really well for us. Some of the fringe lads got a game. Jacob Murphy, who I'm very critical of normally, absolutely phenomenal performance from him. Sloppy in areas, but he did well. Sean, again, not somebody I'm particularly fond of, but he did quite well when called upon, and he got his goal as well, so fair play to the lad. Miggy Almiron, I mean, what a player he's turning into under Eddie Howe. He has his off days, of course, which we've come to expect from Miggy, but when he's playing, my God, does he look a player for us. It's insane to think that, you know, with the forward player strength that we have now. I mean, when Isak comes back from injury, we've got him, Miggy, Wilson, Allen, and to a degree Fraser, and you know he can do some bits against some teams, but he's not always consistent. But it's not a bad forward option to have as a backup to the lads aforementioned. But yeah, so it was a good game. Obviously, we ended up 4-1 winners. Lascelles and Jamal Lewis to blame for the Fulham goal, the two Jamals, but I won't hold it against them too much. It just shows why they aren't first team choices. And I know there's been a lot of calls for Lewis to get his shot, but I don't know if it's because he's been out for so long with injury or whether it's purely off the fact that he's not match fit yet. But he just doesn't look good enough to fit into that team. And to be honest, I would cash in at this stage. I think with Dan Burn covering in that left back position, we really don't need him taking up a squad space, and we could probably bring in somebody like James Maddison. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that's the sort of player we're aiming for in January. But if we could bring in somebody like a James Maddison, then Jamal Lewis is going to be dead wood in that squad selection, especially as you've got Target, Burn, and Dummett that can already play in that left back spot. That being said, great result. 2 goals for Miggy. Should have been a hat trick. Obviously, if it wasn't for that little offside that he had. And it was a great result. Putting aside the red card, I think we played really well. And hopefully we can take that on to the next game and absolutely smash Brentford. Now, I reckon it's going to be a 3-1 win. Wilson's got a point to prove to Gareth Southgate. I know his fitness is a huge concern to everyone involved, not just with the international squad, but with the club side of things as well. That said, I do think he's a better striker than Ivan Toney. Now, Tony's obviously a lot younger, got a lot more room to improve with. However, Callum Wilson, his minutes per goal do not lie. He's averaging a goal every other game. So as we know, he's prolific when he's fit, but however, it's keeping him fit that's the issue. So let's see how he goes from here to the end of the to the half season point. And I mean, I'd love to see him in Southgate's squad. Can I see it happening? It's very unlikely. But that said, I think he'd be better served having 6 weeks off, to keep fitness up, rather than going and potentially getting injured for the rest of the season. But with that, yeah, 3-1 result against Brentford, I think. Wilson getting a couple of goals. Toney will probably score for them. And yeah, that's my prediction. Now I'm going to hand over to Jay and he can give you his thoughts on the matter. All right, thanks, folks. Take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune in next week. And here is Jay.
So yeah, you catch my way home from work. Sorry I couldn't make it onto the show tonight. It's been a very late shift. I am absolutely shattered myself. So by the time I get in, you probably would have already gone live. So update on my thoughts on what happened in the Fulham game. If you can hear me through all this traffic. Very dominating performance. Something that we really wanted to it's a performance that we really missed here, and I think the last time we went down to London, well, we came down to London because it's my neck of the woods. Last time we came down to London, we gave a dominating performance as well. I think the last time it was a 4-0 victory when all the fans were on the boats and everything. So we scored 4 past them again. Miggy put in a heck of a performance that I hope gets people off his back. I think it's something that he needs as great as a player that he is. I know people do get on his back for his thinking that he's not really the performer that everybody wants him to be. The performer that he used to be when he was at Atlanta. And also the performance that he gives me is with Paraguay. Obviously you've got to think about the fact that he plays under a different manager, under a different tactic at both of those clubs. Well, at Atlanta and at international level. So he's not going to recapture that type of form when he's playing a different tactic for Newcastle. That is my honest opinion on him. Miggy will come good. We've seen those signs. We know how good of a player he is and what he can produce. Again, 2 goals from him. Amazing performance. Great result against Fulham. I enjoyed that game very much. I think he could have had his hat-trick. I believe he did have his hat-trick if it wasn't for the offside. What else is there? It was I'm really fucking forgetting what happened, to be honest. It was that bigger result, and me, I'm totally knackered from work. It's been a long time since I've done a outside recording as well. I'll try not to get run over. But amazing goal. Callum Wilson, as always, an amazing player. As you know, my thoughts on Chris, I'm happy we don't have him. But Brentford, last time against Brentford under Eddie, it was meant to be his first game, but unfortunately he had COVID. Jason Tyndall took charge of that match. We drew the game 3-0. That's where we saw what Joel Linton could really do, and it looks like Joel Linton could feature after not featuring against Fulham. I think I called Eddie Howe's press conference this morning saying that he will feature. He is fully recovered from that. Isaac could take a little while. Wilson obviously will start. Wood, I hope, does not start. Elliot Anderson, I mean, he's a great player. You'd think he's due his first start at least. I personally think. That game ended. Sorry, I got your nose there. That game ended 3-3. Do think we can win, but then I'm going into every match thinking we can win them as well. To be quite honest with you, the way we play, the passion of the club. 1 year on since being fully taken over 100%, ending the Mike Ashley era. Doesn't it seem weird that a year on from Mike Ashley shipping out of the club, that we've finally got rid of Bruce as well, and on the anniversary, minus a couple of weeks, but on the anniversary of Bruce not spending much longer at the club, all hell was broken loose between him and West Brom fans, which is quite rightly deserved for him, to be honest. But other than that, yes, Brentford, I think we can get the win. I am leaning more towards it's tricky really, because Brentford do play very well. They were a surprise team last season. I did enjoy the performances they put in. They were very attacking, very dominating. Played really attractive football, in my all honesty. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I think 2-1. Goal scorers, I'll say Callum Wilson for 1. And I'm going to say Joel Linton again. And yeah, I think I'll go for an Ivan Toney goal for Brentford. Either we go 1 down and pull 2 back, or we go 2-0 up and pull, and they grab a consolation. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. And yeah, that's my prediction. So good luck on the rest of the video, Vincey. Do subscribe to Vincey's channel as well. Also, you can find me at Deadly Nightmare, formerly known as Keeping It Toon. I will be going live at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to show off my gaming skills. As you haven't noticed, I have now changed to a gaming channel, but I will still be giving my football input over on Vince's channel when I can. I'm too busy or I'm too tired at work. Well, I could end up seeing me more doing outside vlogs like this, but other than that, I wear colours at work. Oh, it's a custom shirt, but you know, it's still a badge on the crest on it, or whatever. I'll make it look sparse, sod it. I'm a Toon whether you like it or not. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the video, Vincey. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace out, guys.